Hello YouTube, this is Sabriel from AltChar.com, and today we'll be doing a comparison between the two arguably most famous sports games, PES 17 and FIFA 17. The games have of course been out for a good while now, but in case there's still some of you who are still on the fence as to which football game to get, then this video should help clear out some doubts and hopefully lead you to making your final decision on where to spend your bling bling. So first and foremost, let's talk about the graphics. Probably the key thing to mention when it comes to FIFA is that this time around they made a switch as they went from the Ignite engine to Frostbite, which is the engine used in other visually stunning games such as Battlefield. And this really shows the new depth of field is extremely realistic together with the overhauled lighting at the pitch, especially during nighttime matches. In a similar fashion to this, the people over at PES did the same thing in the previous edition of the game, when they introduced the Fox engine, which was a massive overhaul of the game, especially when it comes to player detail. Another example of the power of the Fox engine is that the players move around ever so smoothly, without any stuttering or the so-called robotic movement, which some people argue is the case with FIFA player models. Here we can see the difference in both gameplay and visuals of the two football giants, so let's take a look. As you can see, both games look absolutely amazing, and it's quite fair to say that the line between the two is ever so thin. However, we think that FIFA takes the cake here with its near perfect Premier League presentation. Now let's take a look at some of the smaller stuff, like the actual ball itself. You will notice that there is little to no difference between the two, as both EA and Konami really went all out this year. In our opinion though, the place where the two juggernauts of the sports gaming industry really differ is the player detail. As you can see here, the player difference is absolutely huge, and we really gotta give it to PES here, they did a great job. Now let's move on to another topic that simply has to be brought up when talking about football games, and those are the licenses. Of course, this topic has always been both controversial and interesting to say the least, as EA has always had the upper hand in this section. However, this year Konami have also upped the ante a bit as they partner with world-class teams to try and compete with the power that FIFA possesses when it comes to licenses. Namely, they've partnered with Barcelona, which is the official team of the game this time around, but not only that, they've also partnered with other great teams such as Arsenal, Liverpool and Borussia Dortmund. On the flip side, however, they've lost some of the major licenses that they used to own, such as Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Manchester United and so on. This of course does not necessarily have to pose a problem, as this issue can easily be avoided by downloading and installing a custom-made option file from the internet, which licenses the game fully. You can find the tutorial on how to do this on our website at AltChar.com. However, players who don't want to go through any extra hassle will most likely opt for FIFA, as their reign of licenses remains undisputed. Another thing that may pull some players to FIFA is the brand new Journey mode, which is a story mode that revolves around Alex Hunter, who's trying to make it in the Premier League. The journey is very similar to the story mode of the NBA 2K series, and it provides a true breath of fresh air in the otherwise downright monotonous game series. But when it comes to game modes, the true diamond and game winner of FIFA is of course the Ultimate Team, though not a lot of things are different when it comes to this mode this year. Player and manager career are of course still in the game as well, so there's really a lot of content in FIFA 17, and it's definitely safe to say that there's something for everyone to enjoy. PES tries to counter all this with its My Club mode, which is very reminiscent of the Ultimate Team, and its signature Master League mode, together with the fully licensed Champions League. Now, the biggest difference between the two games is definitely the gameplay itself. When it comes to FIFA, the biggest change one can notice are the set pieces. Players now have much more control during a set piece. For example, you can control how the player will approach the ball, and you can adjust the angle of the shot almost perfectly. corners have also been overhauled with a new system that we're not sure we like very much, as it all seems a bit too random at times, in our experience at least. Apart from this, FIFA has definitely taken the physical route this year. The game feels much slower and much more real, as the physical aspect of football is strongly emphasized. On the other hand, as the very slogan of PES says, "the pitch is ours," we can honestly say that that's undoubtedly true. PES just simply feels unrivaled when it comes to sheer gameplay. The game is amazingly fluid, it feels great, it feels real. In one word, it's phenomenal gameplay-wise. We can without a shadow of a doubt say that PES is truly the king of what happens on the pitch itself. However, the price of that is basically everything else that goes on off the pitch. But for some people, that just might be a fair deal. Anyway guys, that about wraps up our comparison between the two football superstar titles. Let us know in the comment section below, which game do you think is worthy of being called the best? Do you prefer the arcade style of football that FIFA offers, or is a genuine football simulation your cup of tea? And as always guys, don't forget to head over to AltChar.com to keep yourself posted on all the latest gaming news. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content coming very soon. Until next time, goodbye.